Hello, everyone, and welcome to RunIowa Shorts. Dave, you have our tip.
I do. The tip that I have is from Very Well Fit, and it is how to know when to replace your shoes. We've had...
When they fall off.
Yes. That's a good... I'm done.
There we go, done.
You just didn't see the mic drop.
Right, exactly.
We've been asked this question by several listeners over the past, about equipment and shoes and when should I get new shoes and should I go and get my shoes fitted by a professional and so forth. But 5 things that you can do to inform yourself on the condition of your running shoes. The first one is track your mileage. How much you run in the shoe. If you're using any of the Nike apps or MyFitnessPal or any of those, most of them have a spot where you can put down the shoe that you run in, and they'll track it for you. One of our running friends, Ryan, he's been on the show a couple times. He actually writes on the sole of his shoe or on the edge of his shoe the mileage every time he wears a shoe, how many miles he puts on that shoe.
Really?
And his shoes all have writing all the way around the edge where he writes on, and he wears Hoka, so they're big, thick, and he can write out, but he logs on the shoe how many miles he has in each one, because he's really conscientious about the miles he puts on his shoe, because he notices.
What's his number? Does he have a number?
I think he tries to do 500.
500, that's what I thought too. Yeah.
And he pays close attention to that. And I noticed with his shoes, with the Hokas, and I've had a pair and I really like mine, they wear pretty fast. It seems like 500 miles, you can noticeably tell that he has wear on his shoe.
Sure.
And that's such. So that's number one, track your mileage on your shoe. Between 300 and 500 miles is when shoes generally start to break down and it's time to replace them. Not always. Some heavier runners are going to be on the lower end of the mileage.
Yeah.
Lighter runners are going to be on the higher end.
And it also depends on the type of shoe too. If you're doing a trail shoe, you might get more mileage out of them because they're the thicker sole and that sort of thing.
Yep. Pain. Knee pain is one of the first indicators of worn shoes.
Dave, I'm 35 now. I have knee pain. The morning I woke up as a 35-year-old.
Absolutely. I don't necessarily have that anymore, but I did.
Right.
But the biggest thing to know if it's a shoe or an injury is if you start feeling it in both knees at the same time, then it's generally a shoe issue and not an injury from fatigue or something else. Also, shin splints, sore calves. Those are also indicators that your shoes are worn and you're starting to get some pain.
Cool.
Another one of the
not
tips.
Cool, but
yeah.
Sorry.
The twist test, and here's a good one. Your shoes, new shoes, good running shoes. If you hold them at the toe and the heel and twist the shoe, it should feel firm.
Okay.
When a shoe starts to wear out, you can twist it like a towel, and it will twist and feel loose and floppy. Mm-hmm. And that's because the foam, the construction of them starts to break down.
And that's even for your lighter, thinner shoes.
Absolutely.
Because there's still some bracing and things like that.
They should feel. You should feel resistance. Some of them are going to twist easier, but there should be some resistance.
So the way to know is to twist before.
Yep.
You start
absolutely. You buy
on.
some new shoes, and then the last tip, and it's if you put new shoes on and they feel better than your old shoes, it's time to get new shoes.
Exactly. Cool. Find out that information on our Bitly page. You can go through runiowa.org to find that. On our show information, we have all of our information, including our shorts information, and a tab on our Bitly page, so you can find that link. Cool.
Yeah. Until next episode.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.